Well, folks, we are back and we are live after a brilliant performance by the Chelsea Football Club. Uh, Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 0, or as we like to say, nil. As you can see, I'm surrounded by all my friends here today. They come on right after the game. They're really special people. So give them a hand, maybe tweet out to them and say, get your ass on the stream, because this ain't playtime. This is business. It's nothing but business. So I hope everybody's had a good holiday. Of course, it's not over yet. We got New Year's, but we come in, and I believe that's our final game before the New Year. Anybody want to correct me on that? I want to say we don't play again until the 1st. Is that correct? That is correct. So, yeah, audio's messed up a little bit. All right, let me see what I can hear. Yeah, it does sound like it. It does sound like it. Give me 1 second, folks. We can fix. There's nothing that can't be fixed. How about that? Is that better? Is that any better? All right, cool. It was just it's the old unplug and plug it back in, and the shit works. That is the number one rule of IT. Just as if anybody wants to know, just unplug it or reset it, and it works. Let's get back to the game. Look, I was on a podcast, Worldwide Chelsea Pods. If you haven't watched it or listened to it, as it may be, please give that a listen. We did one just as a comeback, what to expect. And I got to, 10 out of the 11 players correct. I thought Aubameyang would start over Mason Mount. Not too bothered about that. Mason Mount played well. I know, I give him stick all the time when he deserves it. But he played well, although we were playing a bottom tier team. He likes to play against those bottom 10. Statpad FC is what it has come back. Well, crap on that. Let's see here. I will just change the mic I'm using. How about that? Is that better, folks? Is that better? Is the audio still messed up? Okay, I just changed microphones, so we're good. But what was I saying? Of course, we saw the return of Reece James. The most important player in this squad is Reece James. I don't care what anybody says. He's brilliant. He's the best right back in the world, and we look like a totally different team when he's on the pitch, because you can use him as an outlet player, a build-up player. He's got all the talent and tech of the best players going forward, and he's the beast on defense. So let's hope that he just felt something weird in his knee, and it's not a big deal, and we can get him back here shortly, because we are a different team when he's on the pitch, and that showed today. Zakaria made a big difference. He solidified the defense in the midfield. I don't know if anybody noticed. I know it was a short period of time, but when he came came off the pitch, Gallagher kind of played higher up until we went to the back five. And you can't leave Jorginho alone without a safety blanket. And okay, so okay, it's back again. This has got to be a StreamYard issue. Cause it's a different mic. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if I can. We'll try this again. All right, let's see if it's back again. Well, I turned off echo cancellation. That might be what it is. So let me know if it comes back. Stupid StreamYard. Yeah, who is this again? Yeah, who is this masked man, Zakaria? Yeah, he's look. I don't know if anybody here watches Bundesliga, but he was very, very good for Borussia Mönchengladbach while he was there. I believe that was Gladbach he played for. He played more as a six. Very, very good player. He went to Italy, played for Juventus after an injury. Never really did anything at Juventus, but he is it's back again. Come on now. Well, let's see. 1 second, folks. There's no problem that we can't fix. Is that better? Definitely not. So crap. Sound like Mr. Roboto today. We'll try to switch microphones again and see if. Cause I'm using two different microphones plugged into two different ports. It's got to be the streaming software. I apologize for the issue, but well, that. Okay, well, it'll work for a little bit, and it'll probably go back the other way. That's what it seems to be doing. Uh, but let me know. I'll try to keep this short since everybody is off doing things with family today. Um, but yeah, we had some great play from. Look, Mason Mount played well. Kai Havertz, I thought was man of the match. I thought he probably one of his best game this year. One of the better games he's played, goal and assists. I thought he was everywhere. I thought he caused them a lot of trouble dropping off. You know, people don't understand, but the center back is yeah, it's got to be the software, man. I won't say StreamYard is there must be a lot of usage today, but you know, I'm doing, like I said, two different mics on two different ports, and they sound the same after a while. Um, it's kind of disturbing. Let's see here. gonna just turn off everything. See if we can, have all effects and stuff turned on. So no, it's not audio drivers, man, because it would do it constantly. It wouldn't be clear and then cut out later on. It might be a buffering issue from StreamYard. It might be an audio issue between StreamYard and YouTube. I'll just keep switching back and forth because it's stay clear for a while. So I'm guessing that we're losing packets, and when you lose packets, when you send information, the whole bit of information doesn't come out, so you get pieces, and that's why you get a static, a robotic sounding voice. So yeah, I know it sucks. But as far as the game, look, 4-2-3-1, I thought it was more of than a 4-3-3. I'm not going to quibble over that. But Zakaria and Jorginho in the midfield is what I wanted to see, because Zakaria is probably our most fit defensive midfielder. I say that because, of course, N'Golo Kante, he's very defensive. Kovacic, not so much. But what I liked is we didn't carry the ball in the midfield. We looked up and made a pass. So we bypassed their midfield by passing through it. That is one thing that we've been missing. Kovacic is more of a dribbler, like advanced dribbling the ball. Problem is once you do that, you allow them to set up their defense, because it's quicker to pass the ball than it is to run with the ball. It just is. If you don't know the science, maybe go back to school. So passing the ball is always better, and I thought we did that very well. We left spaces. We didn't run on top of each other. And I thought everybody played well. There's nobody I can look at and say you were poor this game. I don't know. Does anybody else, or can anybody tell me a player that had a bad game? Anybody? Because I surely cannot think of one. Yeah, I know it is. I can't help it. I'll switch back and forth to the other one. Okay, so I switched over to the other one again, and it'll be clear for a little bit, and then it'll go robotic again. So again, man, see. So for me, Major General, do you have anybody that played poorly today? Because I don't want to say the substitutes played poorly. Um, the reason they don't start is because they're substitutes. I just think that in that midfield, if you're going to keep Jorginho as a part of that midfield, you've got to play somebody that doesn't mind sitting back and not going forward. Because Zakaria went forward at the right times, but he was also always back to ensure that Jorginho had somebody there beside him. And the one time I saw Bournemouth break, Gallagher got trapped too far up the field, and Jorginho's not going to cover all defensive midfield by himself. It just is not going to happen. It's not his game. It's not what he was brought in for. So I don't even. Yeah, it was brilliant. And I want to say I want to see Zakaria continue to start, because I think he brings a lot more. He was very good passing. He had one or two misplaced passes, but nobody's perfect all game long. It just doesn't happen. But I think with his speed, his height, he's a big kid, and I think we lack that in the midfield, and he brings it there. I would love to bring Alvarez in January and sit him right next to him, and just because I think it's at some point Kovac just might have surgery because of course he does have that. Yeah, he does have that knee issue that he's been carrying all year, and of course if it wasn't a World Cup year, he probably would have had surgery on it already and just been coming back. But it's a matter of he wants to play for his country. I think at some point he'll go down for surgery, and so we do need at least one midfielder in, maybe two, depending on if we have any outs. Of course, you can say NG is not going to be back till February or March, and he might never play at Chelsea. You might never see him in a significant game in a Chelsea shirt ever again. He's coming to the end of his contract. There's talks about him leaving. Same with Jorginho. And so it depends on January if those things happen. Do you bring another person in? Of course, you do have Carney Chukwuemeka. You did by Andre Santos. Uh, yeah, I tend to agree. It's sad because I love watching N'Golo on his day. On his day, he's different levels, different gravy. But of course, you got to do what's right for the team. But yeah, it's kind of sad that he won't be playing out his career or out his tenure with Chelsea. He'll be, just getting fit, and that's that. At least you want to see him off with, brilliant performances that you can remember down the stretch. But it is what it is. Your body only has so many miles on it until it starts breaking down, and unfortunately, it looks like N'Golo's getting there. But brilliant player, brilliant. Um, but yeah, the midfield I thought was dictated. Of course, they played the back three, so it helps having three on there too. Uh, but I thought everybody played well. That's some of the best combination football we played since probably Tottenham. We had the one touch back. We were quick. We were, we played through balls, and that came from Reece James playing a lot of them. Zakaria, even Georgie was playing some. You got to do that, even if all of them don't come off. You got to threaten the long ball so you can play underneath. Yeah, if you want to take an American football analogy, you have to do that because if you don't, but they end up just being all over you. So I'm guessing I still have audio issues. Again, all right. So we changed again. I might just cut the stream short. Doesn't look like anybody wants to be on here anyway. So that's probably what I'll do. Hope y'all have a happy new year, and we'll see you again on Sunday. So y'all have a great day up to Chelsea, and we'll see you next week, and I'll get this all sorted out.